Good morning, rock stars. It is Monday morning. It's 6 in the morning. And if you guys are anything like me, we're heading into the second week of January and you are probably feeling overwhelmed. I always get this like angst about a new year. And, it's like this unspoken thing. I think a lot of people get it where it's not just about like, hitting your goals per se, but it's about like the anxiety of just success in general, of being able to achieve and work on the same level that you did the previous year, or heck, in the cases of many of us, at a higher level than we worked in the previous year. And I've been feeling it, guys. I really have. But I have a technique that really helps me get back to where I need to be, right? There's obviously a bit of an overwhelm for me with regards to I want to make sure that we're getting videos out. I want to make sure that my social media game is up. I want to make sure that with the podcast, we're delivering at a consistent basis like we always have, but also at a high performing level. And it's a lot. And on top of that, guys, too, focus on like the day to day work we actually have to do over and above these tasks. It can definitely feel very, very overwhelming. But like I said, I've experienced this always at a certain level, and I think a lot of you probably do too. And one of the things that has always helped me, you guys know I love a notepad. I have a notepad with me everywhere I go, to lunches, to day to day work. When I'm planning anything, I always have a notepad, my trusty notepad, keep it with me everywhere. Notepads also serve an incredible, incredible function, and it's an ability to just sit down and do something that I like to call move the needle. It's just my thing that I do whenever I'm feeling like, oh crap, I'm overwhelmed. What do I do? Because we can get into this place where the overwhelm takes over and we do nothing. If we do nothing, we're screwed. So we have to take action. And so whenever I'm feeling overwhelmed, guys, I do something called move the needle and I sit down and I just write it out. Move the needle at the top of the page. And what I'll do is I will just list out all the things I need to do, because I think many of us, we get stuck. We don't even know what all the actions are we need to do. We just feel this overwhelming sense of anxiety. And then that can lead to inaction. That can lead to like fear, which then just leads to doing nothing. Doing nothing means we're screwed. So we have to move forward. So what I always do whenever I'm feeling overwhelmed, guys, take a pen, take a piece of paper, sit down and just write out at the top, move the needle, and start listing out all of the things you need to do. We can go really in depth with this. If you list it all out, you can then number them by order of importance. But the important thing is just to have a list of actions to take and start taking action on them. Guys, I feel this exact same anxiety that I'm sure lots of you are feeling this last couple of weeks. I love New Year's, but I also hate the anxiety that comes along with them. There's a lot of pressure. There's lots of things going on for all of us. So it's important that we just chill out for a second. We need to chill out for a second. We need to pause. We need to just take a little tiny break, list out the actions that we need to take. What are the things we have to do to move the needle in this coming week, the next week? You can have this list as long as you want, but create the move the needle list, number them by order of importance, and just start taking action. Trust me on this. You will feel right as rain in a week or two. But in this like short term where the anxiety is mounting, we're feeling pressure, coming back to work is hard after the break, just do the move the needle list and you will immediately feel a sense of relief. And every single time you tackle one of those actions, you're one step further in the direction that you are supposed to go. So I hope that helps you all. I know for me, I've been struggling. I'm just human like the rest of us. I've been struggling with this back to work thing. But you know what? The move the needle list, it's getting me right back on track. And I'm going to be feeling right as rain in no time. And so will you. Thank you so much for sticking with us. Until next time, we'll catch you on the flip side.